Shalom. Once again, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostle and elders of GMS, all you brothers in the four corners of the earth that pushing the street in sincerity and in true shalom. This is Brother Isaiah coming back with a quick lesson to feed 144,000 chosen men, women, and children that make up the 1/3. Now, I want to speak on how blessed we are as men of the Lord to, that to see what this place really is, because when you look at the people around us going about their normal life, and you know that this place is to be destroyed, and you know that this is not living, because most of these people you're looking at here, they're surviving, and it's a blessing for us to know, for our eyes to be open. And the Lord said it, and this is what the people don't understand. Depart from this place, for it's nigh your rest. Now I want to start with Matthew chapter 13 and 9. It say, who have ears to hear, let him hear. And basically, the Lord is saying, whoever have ears, and they that who have ears is talking about what? With the elect, right? It's the elect is the ones that have the ears to hear what? The word, the truth, right? You see, and the disciple came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mystery of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. Who them? It's talking about who? Two-thirds. Two-thirds of our people, they cannot understand this word. They cannot understand. They can't see. They're thinking that what they have in front of them is good. It's a normal thing. No. I mean, it's normal for them, but it is abnormal for us. You understand? This is we do not desire this place. You understand? In this place is death and confusion. And like it is say, America mean we're bitter. Right? Babylon, confusion. There's nothing to desire in this place. Nothing. Beside the truth. That you wanted to go and see the men of the Lord that preaching salvation, the deliverance of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, of the kingdom to come. So the disciple basically was asking, why are you speaking in parables unto them? This word that we speak, if you not a part of this truth, if you do not have the Rakakwadash, this word gonna sound like babble to you. It's gonna sound like nothing. That is why the scriptures say what? They mock at the men of the Lord. Matter of fact, let me get a precept really quick. 2 Chronicle 36 and 15. You see, and the Lord power of their father sent to them by his messengers, right, the prophets, rising up betime and sending, because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place. But they mocked the messenger of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And that is what happened even unto this day. Now there's a reason why they mock the Lord. I mock the technically is the Lord, but the reason they mock the men of the Lord is because what? They couldn't see, they don't understand. And that's why Yahushua Corso describes the Pharisees saying, why do ye not understand me? Is even because my word is not inside of thee. So if you're not seeing and you the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, the Rakapo that is not in you, you're going to fight against the word of the Most High. You're going to fight against, and that is how human nature is. If they don't understand something, they fight against it. You understand? It say, but they mock the messenger of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and despise his word. They despise his word. What the prophets is coming with, the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Thus said the Lord, that Babylon, America are going to be destroyed. You understand? The RFID chip is the mark of the beast. They despise us because of this. You know, they look at us at GMS and say, every time you open your mouth, basically all you all are talking about is the mark of the beast, the mark of the beast. Of course, what else? You understand? We're supposed to be sung as a broken record. It's a major prophecy to come to pass. You see, and misuse his prophets until the wrath of Yahweh arose against his people, till there was no remedy. You know, and this is coming again. You know, the Most High is bringing great wrath upon this people. Right? So going back to Matthew chapter 13 and 12, it says, For whosoever had, to him shall be given, and he that have more abundant had let me read this back. It say, For whosoever had, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundant. But whosoever had not, from him shall it be taken away, even that he had. Because what? All of that these two third have, it's going to be taken away, and it's going to be what? Given to the men of the Lord, the prophets. You understand? It's going to be taken away from y'all. Because what? Y'all seek the things of this world right now. But the prophets is what? We're not seeking the things of this world. We're seeking what? A new kingdom to come, as they tell us. So let me get a piece of to back that up, what I just said. You know, hold on. It's what? I think it's Second Peter chapter 3 and 13. He said, Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for a new heaven and a new earth, wherein dwell righteousness. That is what the men of the Lord are looking for. We are looking for what? The new kingdom. You understand? But these people thinking that where they are here, this is it. Nah, this is not it. You understand? Y'all are living in hell. And you know what I mean when I say hell. You know, I mean the brothers, you know, and the whoever follow us understand what we mean hell. And not talking about no man with a pitchfork. It's talking about what the condition that we're living in. In this place, you're subject to payments. You see, you don't pay your rent, you get shroud. You know, you don't go to work. You know, I mean, hey, it's a whole. You bought a car, you gotta pay insurance. You know, you own a property, you gotta pay property tax. A whole bunch of craziness, man. You see, so hey, this is hell we in, man. Right? So 14 it say, and in them it is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which said, By hearing ye shall hear and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see and shall not perceive. You know, why? Because what? The Most High do not want to save these people. He don't want them to hear. Right? And all this here is what? It's all prophecy. Right? 15, you see, for this people heart is waxen gross, and the ears are dull of hearing. Don't matter how much you make it plain to these people. Don't matter what. They will not understand. Because why? They do not have the Ruach HaKodesh. Neither the Most High is not dealing with them. Right? And I'm going to show you why the Most High is not dealing with them too. Right? You see, and their eyes they have closed, and their eyes they have closed. They closed their eyes. And this is willingly, they actually did this. Right? Because when they see the prophet, they willingly close their eyes. And I'm going to prove that just now. Matter of fact, let me get it now. Zechariah chapter 7 and 11. I'm going to read it in the NLT. It says, Your ancestor refused to listen to the message. They stubbornly turn away and put their fingers in their ears to keep from hearing. You see, they literally, like, I was growing up as a child, somebody telling you something, you put your finger in your ears and you say, and you don't want to hear. And this is what they actually, so you mocking the person. So in other words, what they're doing, they're literally mocking the prophets. You understand? They don't want to hear what the Lord's saying to them. You see? As you go on to say, they make their heart as hard as stone, so they could not hear the instruction of the message that the Lord of heaven's army have sent them by the Spirit, through their earlier prophets. That is why the Lord of heaven's army was so angry with them. Because what they're thinking that is men teaching this word, but is by the Spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. What does the scripture say? Is not by power, not by might, but by his what? The Spirit of the Lord. You see? So let me go back to Matthew 13 and read back 15. It say, for this people heart is wax gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and shall be convert, and I shall heal them. But the Lord don't want to heal them. The Lord don't want to heal it. The Lord is only dealing with the elect. And this is what we've been teaching at GMS forever. Starting from Apostle Tahara, coming all the way down. Right? And this is the reason. Watch it say here. In 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and 21, it say, I saw and spear it greatly, and have kept me a grape of cluster, and a plant of a great people. You see, let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept, right? And the grape is talking about what? It's talking about the elect, right? You see, and the people that was born in vain is number 2, third, that turned their back from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, right? Second is Sirach chapter 17 and 10, and the elect shall praise his holy name. Baruch chapter 2, 29 going all the way. I will turn this great people into a small number, that they will praise the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Right? You see, and let my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect. You understand? So through the Spirit Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, we are perfect because we see, brothers, and you few sisters, we see the truth. We see it. Right? So it say here in 16, it say, but blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear, and only the elect this is going to happen to. Right? Only the elect is going to hear this. Matter of fact, as I put the precept in Baruch, let me get this one right now. Right? Baruch chapter 2, and go straight to the point. Right, I'm gonna read. You know what? Okay, let me read from 30, right? Matter of fact, read from 29. They say, if he will not hear my voice, surely this great multitude shall be torn into a small number among the nations, where I will scatter them. And the small number is talking about a remnant, right? That small number is talking about a remnant. The remnant, that's what it means, right? It's a small number out of Israel, which is 144,000 chosen men, women, and children make up the 1/3. It's a fraction. You understand? So in the book of Zechariah tell you that too, right? They say, for I know that they would not hear me, because they keep pushing the finger in the ears and mocking the prophets. He said, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivity, they shall remember themselves. Who they going to remember themselves? Only the elect. Only the elect. And let me prove that it's only talking about the elect. Let me prove it. All right, let me prove it. This is straight to the point. Romans chapter 11 and 7, it says, what then? Israel have not obtained that which they seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest was blinded. So the Most High is only dealing with what? The election of Israel. There's a remnant, right? So going back to Baruch chapter 2 and 31, it says, and shall know that I am the Lord their God, for I will give them a heart and a ears to hear. Only the elect is going to hear and understand. So the Yahushua say, blessed is your eyes for you see, and blessed is your ear for you hear and understand what is going on around you. So Akim brothers, we are blessed. We are blessed, man. You look at this place, say this fucked up place, people walking, going around, you know, and it's like a routine. They just, okay, wake up in the morning, go to work, you know, come back from work, sleep, go to work again, eat shit, sleep, you know, and they just doing this thing over and over and over, paying bills. These people, they work hard to get riches, wealth, and then at a certain age, they spend the wealth to get back health. You tell me if that is not backward. You tell me if that is not gross darkness. They're not eating properly. They eating any shit. Come on, bro. Come on. 32, you see, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name, and the elect shall praise his holy name. Sirach chapter 17 and 10. You see, and return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they have remembered the way of their father, because we are our forefathers, which sin before the Lord, you know. So yeah, that's the point. I mean, you could read on a little more, but that's the point, you know. Hey, we are blessed, brothers. We are blessed, Akim, you know. But it's what the scripture tells us in let me read this one more and I'm going to close off on this one here. Silakia, thank you, sir. Right. Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and 18, it says, for in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increase in knowledge increase in sorrow. So yeah, we sorrowful in this place because we seen these things, and you know, we hardly even smile, because there's nothing to smile about in this place, right? Because we literally is in oppression, bro, right? Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and 7, it says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. So there's nothing to smile about. We're oppressed in this wicked ass place, man. Wise people just living their life and going a normal way. Hey, Tutu, I don't even know they're gonna be destroyed, right? Esau be doing a whole lot of things. What these people are setting up a cashless society. Or matter of fact, now they're setting up the place in Babylon is a cashless society. You understand? They're hardly using cash. They're heading into basically what the MOTB to become mandatory. And the whole world is preparing for this. The whole world. You see, Yaharat is at 2026. This place is gonna go in. It's gonna go in with a bang. You know, the Lord is gonna turn. Matter of fact, every single day the Lord be turning the heat up in this place, man. Right? He says, surely oppression make it a wise man mad, and a gift destroy the heart. You know, and that's what Esau be doing. Esau be giving these people, you know, benefits and things, and thinking, yeah, this is where you come on, bro. Hey, listen. This place is true, bro. But we are blessed as men of the Lord so that we could see. Because the Lord have opened our eyes, man. You know? Anyway, with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, all you brothers in the four corners of the earth that push in the truth and sincerity and in truth, shalom. Abad Babal.